Dandadan, chapter 169. Nice. Good old 69. Even if there's a 1 in front of it, it's 169. That's still a 69 in my book, So, welcome, my friends. Welcome. Last chapter was very, very creepy because it had that weird Momo monster cryptid. And me reading this chapter, I'm reading this after the first episode of Dandadan came out. If you want to watch that, it's on my channel right now. It was a good episode. What's up? What's up, Nav? We're going to read some Dandadan. So, and if anybody is happening, actually, that would be a long time if that was the case. If someone came here from watching my anime watch through, they would have watched the whole playlist, and now they're right here, right now, which would probably take a while because reading Dandadan takes like fucking hours. Hi, welcome, person from the future. But yeah, it was a sick and awesome episode. Now we're gonna read this chapter. Welcome, Shazulander E, as always. That was pretty much the gist of the chapter. The last chapter was Miss Ayase trying to avoid that weird, creepy girl Momo monster. So let's see what happens. Apparently, with Okarun running in the hallway, we last saw him adapting. His body adapted, basically. But now he's in the hallway, so he's probably trying to get back to Miss Ayase, I assume? I actually don't remember what happened with Okarun last time we saw him. So let me look real quick. Because I'm pretty sure it was just right here where he was like, oh, or they were all like, oh, you're so fit. Like, you're, like, tip-top shape. But that was, like, it. Yeah, that's the last time we saw him. Okay, so we got him running. This one's called Find the Culprit. No running in the hallways, bruh. Oh. Excuse me, bruh. You're excused. And I'm not your bruh. Oh, it's him. It's him. If you slam into someone, it'll be ouchie, ouchie. What the fuck? Is he trying to act like the kids these days? Why did he said bruh and ouchie, ouchie? Is he trying to act like kids these days? What's going on? He's trying to fit in. Hey there, fellow kids. Sorry, I'll be more careful. How go the club activities? Huh? Have you made any new secret discoveries? Oh, he's really oh my god. He's really asking about, like, oh god, Okarun, don't give in. Don't give in. He's really trying to pry about, like, all the spirit stuff. Yes, just a moment. I wonder where it is you might be going. I'm in a bit of a hurry. What kind of secrets might you have uncovered? I'm in a bit of a hurry right now, so could I tell you another time? That won't do. Huh? Another time, please. As he's walking like this, trying to speed walk. Nah, noise canceling isn't my cup of tea. What are you talking about? About uncovering secrets in order to cancel out noise. What are you talking about? Yeah, what? Noise canceling in order to cancel noise by uncovering secrets. The noise waveform is hit with its opposite waveform. It's the same as the relationship between plus and minus. Like magnets. Plus and minus cannot collide. They repel each other. You would expect to hear twice as much noise, but what actually happens is that you simply no longer hear it. So those noises cancel each other out. But for me, it causes a sicky, icky feeling, so I don't use it. Meanwhile, Okarun is literally... Can I even do this? He's just like, okay, yeah. I don't care. I don't care. Wow. You don't say. And he's walking with his hands behind his back, like trying to catch up to him. But for him, it causes a sicky, icky feeling, so he doesn't use. Well, I'm assuming he's comparing this to basically spirits. Are you familiar with the phenomenon of metronome synchronization? Can't say that I am. If you randomly start multiple metronomes, the vibrations from each one will transmit to the others, and in 2 to 3 minutes, all the metronomes will have synchronized. Is that real? Knowing Dandadan and how things are pretty accurate, like with spirits and shit, I feel like that's actually a No manga makes me look at Google more than Dandadan does. The small motion of the base couples of the pendulums causing synchronization. That's a real thing. What the hell? That's cool. I didn't know that. That's sick. What was that? I don't know what that was. That is interesting. They'll just synchronize from the vibrations from the base of it, basically. Bacteria move similarly. They too have a unique vibrational frequency. Oh, we're getting existential now. But in response to their environment, they will align with the individual whose vibrations are ideal, and all the rest will follow suit. So at some point in history, they just became a single-celled organism, would become multicellular by aligning with those vibrations. What the fuck? Human cells only make up 10% of all cells in the body. The remaining 90% is made up of bacteria. Dude, what the fuck? What? In other words, instead of having true free will, a human's actions are decided by the characteristic vibrational frequencies of their bacteria. What? Wow, I mean, that's amazing. Okurin's like, bro, what are you on? Everything be vibe checking everybody. Do you yield? Huh? Do you accept defeat in the face of my knowledge? Okarun's standing there, arms still splayed out, like, what the what? What do you mean defeat in face of my knowledge? Yep, you beat me. And he's like, what? I don't think he expected him to say yes. I hope you'll tell me lots more another time. Right now I'm in a hurry. And off he goes. He didn't expect him to say yes. And he's like, okay. He has his hand in his pocket now. He didn't have his hand in his pocket before. He was going to pull something out. Oh, oh, fuck. Again, it makes sense. Similar to what the Momo monster had in the last chapter, that same knife. Yeah, he definitely, had her try to get Miss Ayase there. But now he just puts the knife back in the pocket and walks away slowly. Whoa. Also, is that true? This was a question asked in April of 2019 where someone was genuinely wondering, is it true that we are 10% human cells and 90% bacteria? And people are saying that's an incorrect estimate from 50 years ago that's been revised by more research. The human body contains about an equal number of microbes and human cells, but microbes are very tiny. 99% of the weight of your body comes from your own cells. So this fact is it's definitely not true, but in terms of Dandadan, it could be, knowing how, like, this universe works. And it could just be a theory that he's basically trying to psych out Okarun with, but he just says yes anyway, which he didn't expect. He was like, yes, you won this battle, and then he's like, okay. And then that's it, gone. Dude, what the hell? The window becomes dark like all paranormal events when he asks you to yield. Oh. That it did. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about right here. But then I realized this isn't a window, this is a door. I thought you were talking about this right here. Nah, you're right about the hallway, though. Look at that. Yeah. That's, Did he, like, basically put them in that, like, weird spirit dimension that happens when, you know, like, whenever some shit goes on? Oh, God. Well, anyway, let's keep reading. I thought that window was a door, so I thought you were right for a second, but you meant the hallway. A blade? Yes, she was carrying something like a letter opener, and she was clearly looking for me. Do you know what class she was from? Dunno. Hold on a sec. This could mean only one thing. It's time for me, Sherlock, to take the stage. Does it not? Oh, shut up! Also, my man's got a Uzumaki shirt. That's funny. Could that just be a coincidence? Because of the Uzumaki episode? I don't know. Oh no, what happened? Okarun, bad news. Momo was attacked. Okarun. You think he was trying to steal... Oh, I guess, actually, that would make sense. He was trying to steal Turbo Granny's power, but since it's not in him anymore, maybe when he said, yep, you beat me, first of all, he didn't expect him to say yes, but maybe him right here is sensing and realizing, wait a minute, the power is not in him anymore. And that's why he walks away and he didn't just, like, initiate anything, right? That's interesting. Because he is looking for all the spirit powers. Oh my god. He's on the floor. He's not even standing up, and he's just like fucking this or like this, like he's just doing this shit. Like he's honestly one of my favorites. Like unironically, I love him so much. He's so funny. Huh? By whom? We don't know. We were about to go look for her. Momo, climb into my pocket. Yep. Tell me if you see anyone that could be her. Miss Ayase, did she have any distinguishing features? Well, she had long hair. And she told me to yield or something. Wait, she did say yield in the previous chapter. She did say yield. And now Okarun's understanding this. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That guy just said yield to me. Yield? Someone just said the same thing to me. Ugh! Takakura, please don't speak at my bosom. Huh? Oh, I guess... Pocket's right here. He's speaking directly, yeah. Kinta is... Oh, it's Tatsu's fourth favorite character? Okay, that's pretty good. Understandably so. Top 5, baby. You did it on purpose to get my attention. Huh? I did not. That's where Miss Ayase is, isn't it? It was on purpose, right? Be honest and say so, and I'll forgive you. You're wrong. I am not. You are. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. But the OTP is right there. Miss Ass and Okarun. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Well, try saying it was on purpose just once, and I'll forgive you. Please look at my titties. Please. Just say you were looking at them on purpose. I'll forgive you. Huh? It was on purpose. Ha ha! I knew it! You set me up. Be honest and say it. I keep telling you I didn't. And meanwhile, again, he's just like this. And he's just having the time of his life right now. You've been ogling my bosom this whole time. It wasn't supposed to be this way. He's doing this shit like... Hey, Four Eyes. Huh? What? She's like, what are you doing, man? I thought we were something, bro. Why are you saying it was on purpose, man? Is it just because I'm tiny, like, we can't be together anymore? Like, what's going on? Like, she's witnessing this happen. Gigi's, yeah, he's just a silly guy. Takakura, you don't have to be so formal with me. And Miss Ase is just so... What a situation this is. Because he just wants to look at Miss Ayase, but he's forced to look at her breasts. And she's like, no, you can say it was on purpose. It's okay. Well, can you be more direct? You can be more direct with me, can you? Can't you? When romance starts to run, as Gigi is still basically acting like he's on cocaine. And Miss Ayase, apparently, I can see it in the background of this panel, picks up a chair with her psychic powers. You bonehead! And hits him on the head. Gah! Eek! Ooh! Momo, what do you think you're doing? And you! Stop sticking to Okarun like stink on shit. Excuse me, I have to go to the commission meeting. And she just leaves. And my man is just sitting there. I am attractive. I am attractive. Yes, you are, sir. You can't stop it. The romance. It blossoms. Does love bloom on the battlefield? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, shit. It's her. It's the girl. In the hallway. The way you're doing things is all wrong. What? Is that the locker speaking? Or the door? Whatever this is? If you do not make your opponent yield first, you cannot steal their abilities. What? I granted you power so you'd be able to do that, didn't I? What the fuck? Other translations of Kinta say he is popular with the ladies. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, he definitely he needs to be. I still can't control it very well. You must not try to control it. Give in to it. Confront your own desires. What is it you want to do? What kind of self do you wish to become? Are those the gnomes? Those little triangles on top of her. It is. It is the gnomes! You can become the self you wish to be. There's so many of them. This is like and they look like little fucking balls with they're like little upside down ice cream cones with weird fucking masks. What the fuck? You can become the self you wish to be. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many. If there really is truly... So first of all, I guess they're invisible. Or they just cannot be seen. Right, they can't be seen unless Miss Ass... Like, Miss Ass can because she's small enough, I guess. I don't think she's made up of gnomes. If she was made up of gnomes, then they wouldn't be telling her this. Because they granted her power. If it was the gnomes themselves, why would they grant themselves power? They're just like hovering around. That's actually fucked up. Well, then why didn't Miss Ayase see her? Well, I guess the gnomes probably weren't there when she was trying to get her last chapter. I would assume. But now the gnomes are just here. Maybe the gnomes could be, like, inside. Like she's not made up of gnomes, but they could be like... Oh god, I don't know, actually. That is fucking crazy. We're about to get gnomed next chapter, that's for sure. You think it was Saint Germain speaking? Maybe you're right, because, I mean, if it is... I mean, at first, it seems like the conversation is happening in the locker, which could imply that the gnomes just burst out of the locker and then now they're talking to her. But also, the text bubbles aren't... There's no, like, indicator toward any of the gnomes once they come out of the locker. Right? So... You may have a point there. No, there's no indicators that say the gnomes are saying this after they pop out. So it could be Germain saying this. Also, yeah, vibration has to do with this. Yeah, how vibration changes other behaviors. The gnomes are controlling her. You're right. He did mention that for a reason, and I guess that's what this is. And yeah, that was definitely a gnome that Momo saw. And they informed the creepy Momo that our Momo was in the library. That's how she got there. Yeah, it all makes sense. This is all Saint Germain trying to get these powers. He really wants Momo's power. He realized that... Well, he doesn't realize yet that Okarun doesn't have Turbo Granny's power, but maybe he did realize it in that moment. We just don't know yet. Oh my god. Wild stuff. Well, if that's the case, then a big offensive is about to happen with all these gnomes. Give in to it. Can't control it, but you must give in. I granted you this power. Yeah, he does say I granted you power, meaning he can give spirit powers to other people. So that makes a lot of sense, too. So it definitely is him speaking. Not the gnomes. Oh my god. Shit's about to go down for sure. Damn, okay, well... I'm not sure what else to say. Some of the gnomes are also, like, kind of just holding on to her body as well. He's probably going to go for Momo, right? The card yokai? Did he give powers to the card yokai? I can't remember. I thought that the card yokai already had its powers to begin with. He didn't give anything. But I could be wrong. Damn, this was a good chapter. Like, him talking about the vibrations of, like, things just in the universe itself. We had the fucking bosom talk in the middle of it. The metronomes vibrating, synchronizing, having to do with, like, bacteria in of itself and cells. Well, I mean, eventually he took the powers, though, so he just has the card yokai's powers. Because at the end of the day, the agreement... Oh my god, why am I so tired? The agreement is off. Maybe the power to control, because he was able to control Zuma, right? Right? So that could have been it. But then he took it back, of course. Damn. Yeah, the only thing I could think of happening next chapter is something going crazy now. Like maybe he'll go for, well, if he goes for Momo again, I mean, does he probably does know that everyone else has powers too, like the evil eye. Like what happens if the evil eye goes wild? It goes crazy, right? Then Saint Germain would have to fight that. Would he be able to handle that? Maybe. But it would be an insane battle if that was the case. Um hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about fragrant flower yet. Like, I still have a lot of other things that I have to get to first. That like when I read a lot, I get really tired. Like reading a shitload of things in a row. But it's on the list. I'm not sure how soon though. Oh yeah, yeah. Momo is very powerful because I just want to see her glowing hair again. Because you remember that in the first like chapter, first episode, her hair hasn't glown since then, right? I want to see that at its like full potential. She can exercise Turbo Granny, reach other dimensions. Yet, like Momo's pretty fucking good at what she does. So maybe he will go for Momo first. Or, well, I guess he already did go for Momo first, using this lady here. Um, but since that failed, he's gonna give her, I guess, a second chance here because of all the gnomes, right? So now she's just gonna launch a bigger scale, like, attempt to take Momo's powers. He had his powers stolen when he said he had lost. Yeah, he made Okarun say he had lost to get Turbo Granny's powers. Oh. I do remember that conversation now. He said that he lost, so he acquired the yokai card's powers. He tried to make Okarun say he lost to get Turbo Granny's powers, but it didn't work. So that's why in that moment, he realizes, wait a minute, I didn't get the powers. So he knows that Okarun doesn't have them anymore. But I feel like they're somewhere still in there, like maybe awakened or something. I don't know. But yeah, now he knows that Turbo Granny is just out there. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Seiko will be sacrificed in some way that'll push Momo to his limits. I don't know. Oh, God. Would this manga have the strength to kill any main characters off? I don't even know. Who knows? People, it's like One Piece. People die in flashbacks. That's just about it. Doesn't mean it's any less insane, though. Like, this is some crazy shit, man. Well, I can't really think of much other input. Also, I have to end pretty soon because I gotta go somewhere. I gotta pick up my parents at the airport, so I should probably end this pretty soon. He was pretty surprised. He was likely simply surprised Okarun no longer had Turbo Granny. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what that panel does imply. Because he tried to take it, didn't get it, and he was like, oh, he doesn't have her anymore. So he's probably... I wonder if he's just going to go and search for Turbo Granny himself, or he's just going to go down the Momo path and try to get Momo's powers first. I guess it could go either way. He doesn't know where Turbo Granny is, though, so that's a plus. But Trouble Granny has to return. She has to. She has to, bro. We need her help more than anything, I'm sure. At some point, she's going to return helping us out, and it's going to be awesome. It's good. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watch. Appreciate y'all watch. I will be done, though. I gotta end it anyway. Gotta go to the airport. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm gonna read One Piece as well. But that's off stream as always. So, Sakamoto Days. It probably should be, huh? I probably will. I'll see. It's probably Sakamoto Days and something of my own choosing. So, I'll figure it out. That would be interesting if she was trying to replace our Momo. That'd be really interesting. The gnomes take a shape of Momo. She just becomes. That would be weird. But it is probably just a coincidence with the Momo monster being named like the Momo monster or whatever. So, yeah, good chapter. But I do gotta go now. So, farewell, my friends. Have a good one. See you on Sunday for Kagurabachi. And then maybe Sakamoto Days. I don't know. I have to figure that out because this month is a very busy month. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the yielding. I mean, she could steal the power and give it to Jermaine. That's the thing. So, I'm sure that's a thing that can happen. But yes, goodbye, my friend.